Hello again, I'm Richard Ray, and if you're looking for a weekend adventure, I have one for you. We are here at Dallas Heritage Village, what used to be Old City Park in downtown Dallas, just a stone's throw from the skyscrapers of modern downtown Dallas, but living history. Joining me is Melissa Pricer, who is executive director here. This really is a hidden gem in the middle of Dallas that a lot of folks don't know about, but all started with this pre-Civil War mansion, right? Tell me about Millermore.
We're on the porch of Millermore. This was the oldest remaining pre-Civil War home left in Dallas County in the mid-60s, and it was threatened with destruction. And a group of women came together, literally stood linked arms in front of the wrecking ball and saved the house, but they had to find a new home for the house. So they started working with the city of Dallas. This was Dallas's very first city park, beginning in the 1870s, and they worked out an arrangement with the city where the city would retain ownership of this land, and the nonprofit would move different buildings here to do a museum of architectural and decorative arts history.
We've been spending time with a lot of school kids out here,
yes,
which is fun,
yes.
And often you get that too. But older folks, I'm guessing, nostalgia plays a role.
We're for
in
everybody.
Yeah,
we're for everybody.
We saw somebody, a young lady running the general store, a lady cooking in the railroad kitchen. The farmstead was fun, where Jean was chopping wood with the kids, that kind of thing. What is the mission out here? Can you put that in a few words?
I think the easiest way to sum up our mission is that we are a way to connect people to the past. So our museum is all about everyday life and what your life might have been like if you had been born 150 years ago. So we really do focus on that everyday, ordinary experiences of life in North Texas.
A bank, a church, a general store, all these buildings were moved here over the years?
Correct, from all over North Texas. We were actively moving buildings for about 20 years. This building, Millermore, opened to the public in 1969. We moved the last home here in 1989. This was also the official bicentennial project for the city of Dallas. So a lot of activity was happening in the mid-70s to get ready to celebrate the bicentennial.
Okay, and Melissa told me some of the history. We spent some time at the old farmstead down here, which is literally in the shadow of the skyscrapers now, but in the 60s, the freeway came through and lost about half the park.
The original city park land was about twice as big. When Interstate 30 came through, it took about half of that land and also effectively cut off the Cedars neighborhood, of which this park is a real center, from the rest of downtown Dallas. And since then, that highway has always been a barrier, but we're going through some great revitalization of the neighborhood and the area immediately surrounding the parkland. And we're very excited to have neighbors.
I'm told that the mules,
yes.
What are they called? What kind of breed?
They're Mammoth Jack donkeys.
Mammoth Jack donkeys.
Nip and tuck.
Big attraction out here. The kids love those.
They are our mascot. They are also the most popular employees at Dallas Heritage Village. So we also, just have a lot of fun with them. They're almost like giant sweet dogs, and we put them in hats for different special occasions. So they have an entire hat wardrobe. And if we ever want additional likes on our Facebook page, we just pop a picture of Nip and Tuck up, and suddenly our numbers explode.
Okay, and the history on the Mammoth Jack mules is George Washington, our first president, actually developed the breed?
Yeah, he developed the breed. So all of our livestock here at Dallas Heritage Village are heritage breeds, which means that they were in existence during our time period, 1840 to 1910, and it's a way of preserving those breeds and that history. A
lot of events here. You have weddings, that kind of stuff, but there's a couple months when visitors don't come. Tell me about that.
We do close to the public in January and August, because January, well, who knows what Dallas is going to be like in January. In August, everyone knows what August is like in Dallas. But during those pleasant weather months, we are active. We have a variety of partnerships for some of those events. So we do music events out here, family-friendly events. Our biggest event is Candlelight in December, and that event's been going on for over 40 years.
And that is neat. That is really neat. Kind of an old-timey Christmas out here.
Yes, everything's decorated. We have staff throughout, the volunteers and staff in all of our buildings. And all of the pathways are lit by candles, and just that contrast alone of the candlelight against the downtown Dallas skyline is it's magical.
Really cool, sitting here rocking on the porch of a pre-Civil War mansion. Again, there are information on directions, times, whatever you need at the bottom of this page, and we're always looking for weekend adventures, so if you've got one you want to tell me about, please contact me on Facebook or Twitter. In both cases, it's Richard Ray, Box 4. Thanks, and we'll do this again.